What's going on, chat? How's it going? Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Figured we talk some side hustle today. Stream ends when the drink is gone. I'm just kidding. That was yesterday. But I figured we just hang out, chat a little bit, see what's up. Tonight I'm making This Is Not Real Life 3, except the not part is gonna be crossed out. It's gonna be like, this is real life, and I'm gonna look at some of these new day in the life videos and explain what's accurate in that, and like what you would actually be doing. I think that might be good. Jesse, what up? Kenny, Root, Ace. Oh, by the way, I always forget to shout out the join button down there. So if you're interested in being like a Twitch sub on YouTube, you can click the join button. That'd be sweet. All right, Hash, what up, dude? It's going good. I've been working a lot. Today I fixed my kit. So I always get the question that's, you know, what are your specs? So hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah, if you're here and you enjoy, maybe hit the like button. Video audio sync is off. That's because I'm using an Elgato for my DSLR. This is not a webcam. This is my GH5. So the battery will die, and it will go black, and it will be really scary for a minute. How much do I donate for you to give your dog a cookie? I ate them all yesterday, dude. Wait, what? How was your day, dude? It was good. How was your day, Paprika? Yamato, welcome aboard. I'm noticing the troll. What up? Tom, what up? Fabio, Farhan. By the way, if you guys want to see my kit, I tried to deck everything out. I got the battle station, all my cameras and stuff. Well, most of it. I don't have like the little like batteries and cords and stuff, but anyways, that's the kit. I need to add that to Nightbot. Brandon, what up? Luis? What do you think of a side hustle that require an IQ of 0 to make $30 an hour? Wait, what? Why can't new users message on the Discord? Users can message on the Discord. You just have to pick a role. We kept getting trolled. People would come in and just start spamming messages. So in order to stop the automated trolling, I changed it to where you have to set a role for yourself. So there's a... Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Give me 1 second. Look at all these day in the life videos. I'm doing my research. This guy's getting a video. This guy's getting a video. Sounds like Discount Logic. Doesn't it? Kind of sounds like this Discount Logic. How are things in SL? It's hot, man. It's hot. Seeing this dingo here? What up, dude? Hold on. Here you go, chat. Thumbnail's not clickbait if I put the dog. What up, dude? What's your opinion on IG agent, like Instagram agent? That's what my dad does for me right now. He's still learning. Appreciate you. I'm asking the same questions. You were 20 trying to find purpose, so I appreciate you. No name, you don't find purpose, man. You make purpose. That's the deal. How much do you weigh now? It's getting pretty big. I started doing intermittent fasting. I lost most of my fat, but some muscle too. I usually hover somewhere around, like, the lowest I got was like 167. I'm probably in like 177 range right now. Alright, dude, you go have a good one. Maybe as a side hustle I should just sell the... Yeah, no, probably. Gotta create a service that brings money, or a product. Doesn't have to be a service. You thought about getting a real estate license? No, I don't want to do real estate. This is Utah. Literally, if you're not a wedding photographer or some MLM marketing person or a real estate agent, I don't know what you're, stay-at-home mom, I guess. No, real estate... like real estate agents, why do I need to pay you? I could just use Homie and skip the real estate agent. So that job's this is gonna go away. What's an IG agent? I imagine a social media manager. He's a husky. He's a half husky, half American Eskimo. Real estate's difficult. Well, it's different and it's difficult because you have to build clientele. People have to know about you as a real estate agent for them to want to give you their house to sell, and you put it on the market. I don't need a middleman. I could do it myself. I don't need a real estate agent. I'm good. Like, why do you get 10,000? Why do you get a percentage of what my house sells for literally just giving me paperwork to sign that I could do myself? Like, I don't get it. I know that their job is more than that, but you could skip all that with homie, and then you can keep all that money for yourself. New sub here, want to say thank you for the videos. Grim the Great. Hey, thanks, man. Did I miss anything? Okay, alright, let's go to instrumental version. Any good resources? Are any of your vids Creative Commons? I think they're all Creative Commons. What do you think of donation-based software? I think that's just called open source. I think it's just called like homie, like that. Can you recommend a way to start what you're currently doing, being your own boss, working from home with your own hours? You just gotta like a way to start. Pick up your phone, put the camera on, teach the camera. Don't think about it as people. Like, teach the camera something that you know. There's a lot of people that are selling their houses with homie, which skips the real estate agent, so you save a bunch of money. $12K plus $3K plus sponsors plus affiliates plus merch plus podcast ad revenue. I mean, it all comes like ad revenue in some sort, like unless you're selling the service or the product. Go check out the courses. How much does homie make money in that case? I think it's just a flat fee. I don't think they take a percentage. But I can't say for sure. But I know there's no real estate agent involved, and their whole thing is saving money, so I imagine it's cheaper. Teaching the camera. Exactly. You just pick up your phone, teach the camera something. If you have a skill out there, if you're good at woodworking, if you're good at welding, if you're good at whatever it is, everybody's good at something. If you're good at WoW, you know, teach how to make gold. Teach how to level quick. Provide some value. That's how you do it. Anyone can make videos of, hey guys, I'm at the water park today. It's not. Got a phone interview Friday. Told them I'm interested in Android dev, but the recruiter sent over an agenda that includes CS data. Yeah, I mean, well, to go in there and be like, yeah, I thought this was for web development. It feels like you're a human encyclopedia. Sometimes I feel that way too. How's Mechanical Dad going? He's gonna come over tomorrow, and I'm gonna show him how to manage my social media because I don't have time. And I'm paying his rent and stuff anyways, so he's very overpaid right now. I just paid his rent today. Feels good. Rip, $1,400. You take any nootropics for focus or whatever? L-theanine plus caffeine is supposed to feel like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never taken that, but theanine and caffeine is a pretty common focus stack. Love the vids, awesome work. Yago, thanks for hanging out. I'm in the self-taught field of electronic engineering. Tell you what, I'm loving it. Nice, dude. Yeah, there's people that, if you're in like a DIY field where you like building stuff that's crazy, definitely make videos. Answer me. You didn't ask a question. What headset is this? This is a Corsair RGB. You can go check out the kits over here. That's everything. So say thanks. Been applying for jobs with no reply, but going out of my way and emailing them always that's a reply. That's how you do it, Brandon. You go out of your way. You got to be different. I try to answer everybody. How much do you make from YouTube monthly? All right, I get this question every single day, so might as well just show you today too. Let's see. $13,070.17. Here you go. This is today's ad revenue. Whoop. Over here. All right. Is your ad rev taxed like a 1099? You mean not taxed? Then yes. 1099 is not taxed. You got to do your own taxes. But my 1099 gets funneled to my company, which I then pay myself as an S corp, which is nice because if I have an S corp and you work a W2, I make more money than you. Per month? That's per month. Well, it's not per month. That's the last 30 days. So in 30 days from now, I will get paid at least $13,070. 17 cents. How much for your coaching? Rob, which coaching are we talking about? I don't really do code coaching anymore. I did that for like 2 years and it was fun for a while, learn how people learn, but I don't know. So that 13K, how much you really get? Well, I get all 13K. That goes into my bank account next month on the 28th, or, well, 26th, 22nd? Yeah, something like that. But, so what you write off if you don't invest? Well, I pay my dad, so he's an expense to me. You know, I write off a piece of my rent. I write off, well, not my rent, my mortgage. I write off this office space in here. I can write off a percentage of my internet, a percentage of my phone, a percentage of my car, mileage, YouTube coaching. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do that. What's 13K from? That's YouTube ad revenue, past 30 days. Wanting help with JavaScript. You still pay tax off of that 13K though. If you business expense all of it, you don't pay any tax on it, but then you don't have that 13K anymore. You only pay taxes on your profit. That's why C Corp companies claim no profit at the end of the year. That's why big companies never leave any money in their bank account, because they expense everything, or they give bonuses, or they do dividends or something. Corporations hate leaving money in their corporate bank account because that's taxed at like 40%. Same thing with business. But obviously I can't business expense everything that I make, because I have to pay my mortgage, which is not a business expense. That, you know, all your income is YouTube. No. I have a website where I sell stuff. I have affiliates. I have sponsors. I have the ad revenue, which is YouTube. I have merch, courses. Do you use any frameworks? I don't have a favorite one. Isn't that illegal? That's how rich people do it, right? Rich people do everything. They spend all their money. This is what rich people do. They own nothing but control everything. So if you're like one of those mega churches, right? And you have like millions and millions of followers and millions of dollars. The mega churches, which are nonprofit, they don't pay any tax. They business expense like a private jet for whoever needs to use it. And then that's technically not theirs. It's the business's. But you control it, so it's basically yours. Rich people, you know, control everything, own nothing. You should write off your mortgage as a business expense because you work from home. I do, but you only get to write off a percentage of that, and then the other half comes out of your mortgage interest, property taxes and stuff. You can write all that stuff off up to a certain amount. Have you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Yeah, I've read his books. Got a book on this topic? Different topics, different books. I just kind of aggregate all. I just talked to the people at, like, whenever I was at work and the CEO was there, or the VP, the business people, I would always go ask them all these questions. I'd be like, how do you guys like make all your money? They'd be like, well, we don't leave anything in the bank account at the end of the year. You know? Any basic financial advice for younger people? Spend less than you make. Audio's off. It's the Elgato. It's not me. I'm sorry. Thoughts on PHP? PHP's good. Mental break. What up, man? How do you keep track of everything you manage? Evernote? I do the same thing every day, so I know what I have to get done. I have different standards that I fall back on, right? Priority every day, 1 live, 1 vid. 1 live, 1 vid. That's priority. Bare minimum, get that done. Everything below that is everything else I need to add on. Is all the social media managing just YouTube? No, you got to make 1-minute clips that you can put on Instagram, post those 3 times a day, but schedule them throughout the day. And then you got to post on LinkedIn. And then you got to post on Facebook. And then you got to post on your Instagram story. And then you got to post on your YouTube story. I don't know. It's more than just that. And you have to schedule all these things. And you have to curate that content. And you have to write the little descriptions and stuff about it. I'm making a course on all this stuff. Like the master class, you know, because I didn't think I could do it. You make money from websites, apps. Anthony is here with the 10. Thank you. Yeah, that's per month. Sam gets it. Found the channel yesterday, wasting your 20s. I already feel the same way as you, and I'm 19. I feel like I'm 19 too. Just finished the Udacity Nano degree. Do you think I'm ready to get a job as an iOS dev? Thank you for the 10, by the way, Anthony. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, definitely try. Meshel, definitely a try. How do I make? Yeah, so I sell products, right? Like, I have a resume and cover letter that does really good. Not like in terms of money, but like it actually gets responses and stuff. And you're like, but you always talk about entrepreneurship. But, you know, If you don't get the job, you're going to be a multi-level marketing person, right? You're not going to have any idea of what skills you need and what skills you don't, and what you like and what you don't like. If you want to figure out what you like in life, you got to work a job first. You can't just be like, I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, well, where are you going to get your skills, fam? You could be self-taught, but like, there's only, like, if you're going to be an entrepreneur building businesses out of nothing, what gives you credentials to build other people's businesses as an entrepreneur if you've never had a business or worked for one? I don't know. Anyways, that's the dichotomy, right? Definitely get a job, look out for yourself, and then I think everyone can do it themselves. The reality is that's not ever going to happen. That's the world we live in. I understand that. That's just a fact of life, but I still think everyone can do it. I had a full-time job, I had a side job teaching code, and I still did YouTube on the side. All of it. I did all of it. Alright, sorry. I mean to rant. Someone trying to make money, provide value, provide a service. How do you make real friends? I saw once that work friends aren't really real. I just want to show people who lift, play guitar, drums, bass. Do I play any music? I don't play any music. I could play the guitar. I can't read music. I can read tabs. I can read guitar tabs. I can play that. I used to play the viola, so I can read music, I guess, but I'm done. What kind of merch do you sell? Well, I want to get some mouse pads, but I can't find a way to get them manufactured. I got coffee cups. I got shirts. I need to go. I'm working on all this stuff. Is it stupid to not put your address on a resume? I don't think it matters. All the communication is going to go through email. When you fill out the papers, when you get the job offer, put your address. I don't think it matters for that. Do you create the graphics, logo for your website? Do you pay someone else to do it? I do everything. Everything that you see is done by me. I've never outsourced a single thing. But Sam in the chat here, Mr. Irvine, he helped me set it up. He taught me a little bit about WordPress and Divi and that theme and stuff. Have your own gaming chair. Yeah, let me get one of those. How'd you learn design? Go look at my thumbnails. And me knowing that my thumbnails are garbage and wondering why, not really knowing sure how, I just kept making thumbnails. I went and talked with my boss. Like, that's what I did. Whenever I had a job, I always went to other departments and I wanted to learn what they knew. I went to the business people. I was like, all right, how do you do taxes? How do you make money? How do you open a business? What does that mean? How does payroll work? Oh, well, you're just a freelancer. There's no payroll. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Well, what's the difference between an LLC and a C Corp? Well, you know, we have to pay taxes on the money in the bank account, but that's not connected to us. Whereas if you make all the money as an LLC, no matter what you do at the end of the year, that's your money on your name. But if you're a C Corp, it's separated from you, and as soon as you pay yourself, then you pay taxes. But otherwise, you pay taxes if it's like, I always go to other places in the company, and I always ask to do different things because I knew that one day this was not going to be my end-all be-all. Businessman Impressions 1010. Hey, thanks. Does it matter if you use your real name for your brand? I think real name is the best way to do it because you got, like, people know your name, you know? I don't want someone to know Grind Reel. What's Grind Reel? Like, I mean, that's a my brand kind of deal, but I am, you know, Josh Fluke has a thing called Grind Reel, you know? Jamie, do you create the graphics? I create everything. Can you say you're a developer if you don't do it as a normal job and figure it out as you go? You could say you're whatever you want, man. You could be president of the United States. You could be... Titles don't mean anything, man. I'm a developer when I'm fixing my website. I'm a streamer when I'm streaming. You know, you are what you are whatever you identify with, okay? And I know a lot of us in here in the chat, especially you, Ian, and Burrito, and Sam, and Toll Ross, identify as Apache helicopters, okay? I know a lot of us identify, but seriously, whatever you identify as mentally, whatever you see and accept yourself as, that's you're gonna feel more confident. When I used to go to the gym and film, I thought I wasn't I thought I was stupid because I didn't do YouTube as a full-time job, so I didn't feel legitimized. I'm a giraffe, I'm an avocado. See, look, I identify as a Josh. Look, I get it. We all identify as what we want to identify as. It's fine. Face reveal when? Thank you for the 2. Book for meditation. No books for meditation. Just go ahead and download Insight Timer on your phone. That's the app I use. It's free. Any knowledge of data science? I worked with some data science. Do you know a realistic income ceiling? There's no realistic income ceiling in almost any of this stuff. Because you can always stop and do it yourself. And then there is no ceiling. I'm a 120-year-old walrus. That's okay. I feel like that. Confidence is key. Exactly. How'd you get rid of it? Chris Young. I didn't get rid of it, man. just work through it, man. Just work through it. Your story about your dad changed something in my mindset. Typing up business documents like agreements for freelance clients. Just type in freelance contract template. I identify as a Josh. I don't know who this dude is on stream, but he needs to get out. No, you get out of my house. Identify as a soy latte. Working 14 hours a day or just relax? Dude, I want to take a vacation so bad. I want to go to Panama City, Florida, and just rent a boat and cruise around and just fish and swim around and snorkel. Or I want to go travel. Like, I want to go do so many other things, but I can't. I got to focus on this right now. I got to grind right now until I can generate enough passive income to pay my bills where I don't have to think about what I got to do to make the next paycheck. I'm joining on the question about the tools you use for logos. Love your content. I use FreePic, Photoshop, Premiere, Evernote, Notion, sometimes Trello. Panama City is, yeah, dude, I used to go there all the time, like every summer. Pensacola is, I think that's the Atlantic, right? So, it's nasty water. Can you do the same thing while traveling? You can do the same thing while traveling. However, I don't want to spend my days doing that yet. I want to spend my days just grinding, putting in 24/7. And if I start to burn out a little bit, you guys will see a change in the flavor of the videos. It's the Gulf. I feel like I've been in Pensacola. It was gross. It was the time of year because there's like all the algae and stuff that comes on the beach. I think I should start working at 19. You should have started working at 18. How do you plan your day? I have a standard. Feeling upside down after a week of coding? Hey, that's how it goes, man. Do you work in the same spot or go outside to the library? Usually I write a script in the morning and I go to the gym or one of those first, and then I come back, hang out with my dogs a little bit. Thank you for the 2, by the way. I mean, my life right now isn't like super duper exciting. I just want to get. Do you feel like you're still ramping up? Dude, I'm still ramping up. I'm trying to get to 50,000 a week, and I think I can do it. I think I could do it if I make a YouTube masterclass and I sell it for $800. And you guys are all gonna laugh, right? But if we go look at Parker Walbeck's course on how to be a full-time filmmaker, he sells it for $900, and he makes $50,000 a week. $50,000 a week. And then he sold a course on how to make a course, which I got. And then I'm gonna try to follow that, and I'm gonna try to. Well, he only talks about video stuff, right? I'm gonna talk about the business stuff, how to do all the YouTube stuff. I think I could do it. I think I could do it. And then I create a good funnel, right? Create a good funnel. Put some money in Instagram and Facebook ads. You guys have seen the evidence. Got the evidence of the money here. This is some Ty Lopez stuff. It's not. Like, if you want to do YouTube, you don't know how all the things. Like, this took me forever to figure out. There's so much secret sauce in YouTube that all these YouTube creator courses don't tell you. So stupid. Like, just basic false color knowledge and all these camera stuff that you. Anyways, I want to start doing a channel. I just don't want my videos to be garbage. Laura, they're going to be garbage, and you'll always feel like they're garbage. I feel like every video I produce is garbage. Get lost in the sauce. How much did you say you sell it for? Well, I think I could probably sell it for about $8.99, I think. It's literally everything. Audio recovery, how to set up cameras, what kind of cameras, how to use your phone, how to open the business, how to run the business, how to get like your taxes taken care of. I can't give like too much advice about that, but literally everything I know. All the sources that I use, how to do affiliate marketing, how to get sponsors, how to monetize, how to do streams, how to set up your own website, like everything I know. Everything I know. Up to this point, I think is worth it. I've proven to myself I could do it. If you make a course, you got to promote it more than you do. Yeah, I will, but it's not there yet. It's a lot of work, right? I don't want to make garbage. What's a good free VPN? Tunnel Bear. You're capped every month to 500 megabytes unless you do a Twitter shout out. They give you another 500, so you get a gig. It's crazy to know that only 1% of people buying the course will actually talk or take. Yeah, that's crazy. What about YouTube changing? If YouTube changes, I'll go to another platform. The fact is that I have video skills now. I have digital marketing skills now. I have the ability to coach people in how to do this stuff now. I've taught code before. I could teach you how to make websites. I could teach you how to build a brand. Like, I know how to do all the things now. And if YouTube dies, I can teach other people how to do it, or whatever they want to do. You know, I mean, so you're gonna get more YouTube views by making vids on how to make YouTube. Dude, that already exists. That already exists. People that teach, all these people that quit making videos as a job that started YouTube, like they never talk about why, right? They never talk about why, like Potato Jet, for example. He's a good dude. Love Potato Jet. He used to work in the industry, but then he quit to do YouTube. And that's because he was overworked and underpaid, but he didn't ever go into like the details of it like I do on my channel. I'm like, this is what they said your value is. You either accept it, they pay you some garbage amount. And like, they didn't go into the details of how this business stuff works, right? They're just like, that wasn't for me. I quit. I enjoy this more. And they never say a single word about it. There's so much more to it. You know what I mean? Like all these YouTubers teaching people how to edit videos and how to make videos and how to do cool transitions. Well, why aren't you working in the industry? You know? Well, because the industry is not very great. I'm open with that, why I don't, and you guys know. But you got to learn the skills to teach the skills. But still, I like making storytelling and all that stuff. How do you set goals? For me, I write down my goals every single day. It sounds so cheesy. What do you think the draw factor is for viral mobile games? Okay, so the bottleneck is to get people to download your game. That's it. That's the draw. You got to have traffic. Traffic is the most valuable thing in this world. Traffic is more valuable than money, because with traffic, you can always make money. Internet traffic, I mean. Like, traffic is the bottleneck to everything. Traffic is how you get people to go download your mobile game, your PC game, your Steam game. Traffic is how you get people to go follow your whatever, you know? Like, internet traffic is everything. If you were to reset to zero with a new name, what's the first thing you would do with the knowledge you have right now? Assume no debt, $0 in the account. Well, I'd remake the YouTube channel ASAP, and then I make a video of me making the YouTube channel talking about everything you need to do to make a YouTube channel from scratch. And then after that, I would probably go drive Uber or Lyft to get some money in my account, or do Rover, or probably send out an email to the people that I know. Lots of stuff. Start business or apply for work? Do both. Also believe that sending YouTube vids to that are most relevant Facebook groups are solid. It is, at first. Do it to get momentum and then stop. You get some organic momentum. I don't know about the Software Guild Bootcamp. Are you trying to make a startup? I don't need to make a startup. I don't have any SaaS or service or any app that I'm making that's doing anything. I don't need to do that. Why most Americans rent instead of buying homes? That's not true. A lot of Americans buy homes. Where'd you get that statistic? I appreciate all you do. I appreciate you, Luck HD. Thank you for the 2. Alex, what up, dude? Thanks, I'm working contract right now. Pays well, starting my journey to do something similar. Look, you guys don't have to make YouTube channels. That's just what I know how to do, and I didn't know how to do. I still don't know what I'm doing. I just try things out every day. Like that one time when I made a live stream that was... Eric, why? When I made a live stream that was titled, I delete my channel if the stream goes over 1 hour. That did insane. So that made me notice that like novel titles occasionally thrown into the mix are fun. So for example, yesterday, I was like, stream ends when the drink is gone. And that got way more views than normal. But you can't do that all the time because there's a diminishing return. So I constantly experiment with stuff like that. I constantly look at titles and thumbnails and positions of text and fonts of text and colors. Always stuff like that. Always experimenting. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I do note the things that do work. I just don't want to sell out and rinse repeat those things. Any ways to monetize YouTube if you're not eligible? Make a Patreon. All you need is some dedicated, loyal fans, man. Did you ever see products or services that blew up that Yeah, it was Fortnite, because I was basically making Fortnite, but the better version of it, and then Fortnite released the Battle Royale version. You can go look at the dates. I was working on a game that was going to be super cool with chests and, like, hidden things all around the map, and, like... But my game, I still think I want to make it. I think it'd be better. But, yeah, I saw Fortnite explode to $1 bazillion, and I was like, I'm literally building this right now before they even announced it. That was great. Do you freelance? No. Would you consider making a second channel? Nope. I don't need to make a second channel because this channel is my name, which lets me make whatever I want to make. Tomorrow I could make a video that's like, alright guys, make money with YouTube, starting with your phone, right? I could title the video that, and I can make it. And because I talk about it, and because you guys are aware about it, and because I have slowly opened the channel to more and more niches, I can now make videos about whatever it is that I want. What's your current revenue channels by percentage? Well, right now, YouTube is probably like 60%. You could be a chef. I could, you know, what is better in video productions than programming? What do you mean? Put a face cam? Always get a face cam in there. Decided not to go to college to work on projects, teach myself, start applying. That's okay. Are you nervous? No, I just talk really fast because there's a lot of questions. It's like the streamers that do real life streaming. They can make videos about whatever they want, or stream whatever, and people will come because you know how the cash from the internet traffic can reach to my account, dude. You have to convert it, man. You got to take. It's like voltage. You got to have something at the end to convert. But internet traffic is voltage. There's a lot of pressure there, but if you don't do anything with it, if you don't, you know, get some amperage going and you flow that to somewhere that converts it, like a little motor, you know, converts your voltage to amps, it converts to cash, and then you connect to PayPal, put it in your bank. I want to be a chef, but I don't know about cooking. So go to cooking school and document how you're doing cooking school and be like, all right, this is how I made eggs before I went to cooking school. This is how I made eggs now. Since you have quit gaming, are you ever bothered by peripherals that remain? I mean, no, I'm not like an ex-smoker, and when I see like people smoking, I get triggered. No, and I didn't quit gaming forever. Like, look, I have this. Still got BattleNet right here. Oh, you can't see it. See? I was gonna probably play. Well, I gotta make a video after this, but I was probably gonna play some Overwatch on Twitch. So if you wanna go follow me on Twitch, we could team up. I played Overwatch on Twitch the other day, and nobody wanted to play with me. Well, like 2 people, but then they had to leave. Forrest. I game like once a week, maybe. Is this real, Forrest? I can't tell. You were here last time, Forrest, but I don't know. I don't know if you're real or if some guy's copying your info and using your profile pic. Dota Overlords? Nah, I don't want to do that. Appreciate all you do. Will do. Am I real? I don't know. What rank are you in competitive? I haven't played rank in forever. How many Twitch subs do you have? Like 4. Thomas King, what up? Well, if Forrest would get the check mark, then I would easily know. But you gotta apply for it. Patrick, why? Do you make WordPress websites? I mean, I can make WordPress websites, but you know, how much would you legit sell your soul for? I don't know. Will you play vanilla WoW when it releases? Probably not. I mean, I might log in, play on Twitch if that's a thing when I'm doing that, but I don't know. As a CEO, how would you treat your own employees? I would pay them based on tasks, or I'd say, all right, these are the tasks you need to do. Here's what I'm going to pay you. Get it done by then. Whatever you do in the meantime is that. And then I would probably set an end date. I'd be like, all right, after you've learned everything I teach you here, you have to go do it yourself. You cannot depend on me for money. That's the whole point. I mean, I don't care. Like, that's how I am with my dad. I tell my dad, look, Dad, I need you to do these things for me. Get it done. That's all I need you to do. Whatever you do in the meantime, whatever you want to do, wherever you want to do it, I don't care. Just get it done. That's all I care about. Just get it done. Here's the money. Is this okay? Are you comfortable with that? Yeah, it's fine. They don't have to worry about everything overhanging, right? You just take the money and you go. You don't have to worry about where the money's coming from. You're just being offered some money. All that. I'm worrying about where it's coming from next. How I'm going to pay you next time. Have you ever considered starting a software house? No, I don't want to. I don't want to deal with clients. I don't want to build apps for clients. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to build other people's stuff. I'll try for the check mark. Have you applied for your 100K plaque? I don't think that you have to. I think they just mail it to you, right? For the check mark, you just go to the. If you go to like the beta, the YouTube Studio beta, and you go in there, and then go to like creator support. It opens a little chat box, and you can be like, "Hi, I'd like my check mark," and then you get a check mark. What are you saving up for? I don't have that kind of mentality. I don't have a what are you saving up for, but because that implies that you're spending your money all the time, and I don't. If anything, I was saving just to invest. Saw your video on the 20th. I'm 28. We have similar situations. Appreciate you telling us. Hey, thanks, man. Josh and I, 5 ever. Yes. You're gonna sell your bathwater? It's on my website. I'm just kidding. Would you recommend a self-taught coder focus on learning frameworks for front-end, back-end, like Node.js, vanilla languages, if time isn't a restriction? Well, front-end is the most saturated because it's more people are, like, I guess more people are visual and they like that just overall. So you try to be full stack. Left a service-type business, joined a fintech startup, having the time of my life. Thanks for the inspiration. If I inspired you, congrats, man. What are the chances of getting a job with no education but a good portfolio is all that matters. Only some companies care about the degree. Google doesn't care. Apple doesn't care. Can you go over your social media promotion for your videos briefly? Yeah, so you want to post 3 times a day on Instagram. I don't even do this because it takes so much time, but that means I have to take every video that I have and cut it into 1-minute videos, which is what the Instagram limit is. And you post videos and you post pictures in between your 3 posts videos a day, and you post on LinkedIn, but you don't, you post on LinkedIn, then you leave a comment on the LinkedIn video to link to your YouTube or whatever you're trying to promote. And then on Facebook is Facebook, but organic traffic on Facebook sucks. What's your YouTube revenue now? $13,070. I like you being real. Hey, thanks. I don't really know what else to do. What do you invest your money in? I usually invest it back into the business, if not gear or trading gear out or doing different things. I wanted to do some anamorphic shooting, which means I have GH5s, right? Or GH5S and GH5. I want to do some anamorphic shooting, so I wanted to get an anamorphic lens, which would be so cool. It would look like so epic. It would be so cool, but the lens is $1,300. So if I business expense it, you know, that'd be cool, but $13,000 a year, $13,000 in the past 30 days. Why do people ask how much you're making? Isn't that unhealthy? What is anamorphic shooting? Anamorphic shooting is cinema type shooting. You know, in J.J. Abrams films, like in, or films that like, what's the word? Transformers. In Transformers, when they like show like a light and the lens flare goes sideways and there's like that little beam that goes to the side, you know? That's a anamorphic shooting. You get a really, really wide image. 23 or 2.33 is the ratio. It's so cool. It's so cool. But the lens is expensive. Actually, anamorphic lenses are usually about $40,000. How many views do you get on average a month? Well, Audrey, recently it's been like 3 million or something. What do you do except YouTube and courses concerning income? Affiliates, merch, sponsorship, products. Wait till next Prime Day, you get that lens for $98. Nothing ever goes on sale on Prime. Do you want to ever get back to being a developer? Not for a company. Why would I work for a company? Why would I ever go to a company that's going to be like, we'll pay you $4,000 a month, and we're marking you off as a business expense, and we expect you to be here 40 hours a week, but that might include some overtime. Like, bro, you know, I think I'm gonna keep making like $30K a month. You have a nice one, buh. Okay. Appreciate you though. Why would I? No, I'm good. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to go interview for jobs just to go into the job, just so that, like, when they're like, Josh, here's your new office, I'd be like, well, can I go, like, sit in my car and work? Well, we need you to in the office. Well, like, not really. I'll be on Slack, right? Like, I'll be in my car working, and if you need me, I'll come back up, right? I kind of want to do that. You know, I think everyone wants to do that. You know what I mean? 30K a month. I want my dono back. I don't actually make 30K a month. This month's was like 22. But, you know, we'll see how long this lasts. You know, ride the wave, you know. Appreciate it for what it is. That's why I don't spend everything, because if it goes up, great, but it probably won't, because that's not my luck. How many hours do you work a week? Does it feel like work? Well, today I've done nothing, I guess, but really sitting here. I took my dogs for a car ride. They got some nice summer air sniffs of the mountains. I I don't know. I've been working since like 10. I stayed up real late last night to launch the video because I hung out with the girls too late. So I still got to produce. Oh man, I wanted to go to sleep so bad last night, but I didn't. Who sponsors you? Depends. Different companies. Different companies. So hot in my room. Passive income source besides job. You got to build a passive income. No one starts with passive income. For who do you work to earn 22K? I work for Josh Industries, Josh Corp. I turned 20, dropped out of college, pursuing YouTube and starting a business. Thanks for reassuring me that you're not crazy, Audrey. Everyone's going to say you're crazy. Everyone's going to say, I don't want to work a real job. And anyone who says YouTube, wait, thanks, Forrest. Appreciate you. Anyone who says YouTube is not a real job are people who gave up. Okay? People who gave up, people who settled. YouTube is if you're making money, then it counts. Welcome aboard to Forrest. Forrest, you need to make another video, dude. It's been 3 weeks since you did your last QA. Your 100K QA. We're gonna need another video. I saw your video. I saw your video where you did the black and white text like I do on my thumbnails, and you're like, I want to start doing more stuff besides code. Where are the videos? Forrest, we need the videos. Welcome to the cult, by the way, Fluke Looper. This is better than the check mark. You got to get the check mark so that you get the clout whenever you type something. For sponsoring to you, the companies that come to you, they come to you. So I leave an email in the description. Any plans to start a podcast? I'm going to start taking these live streams and ripping the audio off and putting them as a podcast. How much do you think a programmer for Fortnite makes? Not enough. Oh, what do you edit your videos? I use Premiere Pro. You're an inspiration. I'm just a regular guy. Where's the collab with Graham Stephen? I don't know. He's too busy making money. I made a few videos 7 months ago. Got 30 subs, but I lack motivation to continue it. Yeah, when you first start YouTube, you don't make videos for subs. You make videos just to get better at making videos. People will come, in a way, but you still got to go promote. You got to self-promote. It's super cringe, super sucks, but self-promote is how you get started. That's how all the rappers made it big. You ever seen the come-up stories of different rappers? They always go stand outside of other famous rappers' houses, and they're like, please, here's my mixtape. Please take it. That's it. You got to self-promote. That's it. It sucks. It's cringe. And you self-promote, and then that's it. Favorite YouTubers? Forest Knight. Forrest, if you're still here, was it Maker's Watch that reached out to you? Maker's Watch for the Skillshare? Out of curiosity. I'm dipping out, Paprika. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they reached out to me too. Are they just Skillshare? I didn't actually complete the sponsor. Can I grow a beard? Would you like to see what homeless Josh looks like? What do you think it got you over the hump to make consistent money on YouTube? Consistent money is consistent posting. What song's playing? It's called Do or Die by Wellness. You listen to Nirvana? Sometimes. I heard it so often growing up, like on a radio, that it's just kind of like, eh. Is Premiere Pro free? You could get DaVinci Resolve for free. They have a student trial, I think. You think investing in Bitcoin or stock market is a good idea? I don't want to invest in that. I'd rather have assets that I can make passive income. Do you get demonetized often? No, not really. I have to be really careful with what I say on YouTube. On Twitch, I can be a lot more how I really talk in real life. Not saying that I'm fake, but yeah. Hello Fresh, Skillshare, I can't remember the last one. MakerWatch is okay. I have 2 videos left for a Skillshare contract that I was gonna do with them, but then the pressure of having to get it approved and waiting 3 days because they live on the other side of the world was so crazy. I just didn't do it. I just stopped. That's what sponsors did. Like, the sponsors can be really overwhelming because you have to submit the video for review ahead of time, and then you have to wait for it to be approved. Then you have to make the changes if there's changes, and then it depends on how it performs if they want to redo anything with you. I don't know. Sponsors are okay, but it's just It's just really overwhelming sometimes because you just have to go back. It's like freelancing with clients. I'm curious to know what Forrest charged for that. You don't have to put it in the chat. Are you on Instagram? I'm curious to know. How much money could you retire on? No, that's not the right question. You're not asking the right question. How much passive income do you need to survive? That's it. You don't want to live on a lump sum. This is old school thinking. You don't want to think about I need $700,000 so that I can retire because hopefully I die before the money runs out. That's classic retirement thinking. You don't want to do that. You want to have consistent income coming in every single month with that's like a mutual fund or something. With zero expenses, I don't need that much money. With zero expenses, like food is paid, like all utility stuff with zero expenses, like like $3,000 a month would be $1 million to me. There's no such thing as passive. It's never passive at first, and you still have to kind of maintain it, but it's nothing compared to the initial work. For the videos, I'm on it. What you said about the whole my channel is my name, so I'll upload anything I want. I still need. If your comment got cut off. Minimalism drops that number way down. It does. It's just certain things like travel can cost, and buying tickets to get into something can cost, stuff like that. I wouldn't want to retire. Like, I wouldn't, once I reach so-called financial retirement, I wouldn't really just sit around and do nothing. I would get bored. I would still do this because I did this before I got paid, and that's how I know this is for me. As I did this when I made no money, or when I made $3 a month. I made videos to make videos to grow a brand. You, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn? Yeah, I like them. Be better or be bitter. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Tony Robbins. I'm all about it. I mean, in a way, I'm sort of retired because I get to do what I want every day, but I still have to think about where I'm going to pay my rent. Like, what am I going to do? I still have to generate the money. I'm hearing a lot of that in what you've been saying. Yep. I've read tons of books. All the stuff that I hear, I'm like a big aggregate encyclopedia of a bunch of different books. That's all I do. I read books, and then I do things. And then I try things, and then I read some more books. Like, I don't know. If I ever met the people that I really want to meet, like MJ DeMarco, right, for Unscripted, I'd really want to shake his hand and say thanks. And just be like, hey, thanks, man. This book, like, you validated what I was thinking. I just never found someone that was on such a real level as me. Gaming video hit some strings. That's where I'm at. Aubrey, go code some stuff, fam. Do you still code to stay fresh, or do you purely focus on you? I mean, I still code from time to time. I write some Python occasionally. I write PHP for my website occasionally. I was practicing C++ the other night for Unreal Engine, but I don't code to stay fresh, right? Because my thing is not to be in that industry. I'm not selling an app that needs to be fresh, and just because you're using the most fresh tech stack doesn't mean that your app is any good. You could build you could use the hottest, freshest stuff, whatever out there, but if your app sucks, it don't matter, Best social media promotion books. Books help me get motivation and knowledge. I never read any books about social media promotion. Maybe I'll write one. You are playing games more often than code? I don't play games. I like learning about editing and transitions. I watch a lot of Sam Colders. Sometimes I just watch videos and take notes. Like Forrest, if he's in the chat. I've watched your videos and I take notes on how you do it. Like, I noticed there was one time in an intro where you closed your toolbox in the back of your truck and you used After Effects to wipe down the text to so-called, well, shit, let me bring it up. Well, I don't know which one it is. But in one of his, you got the text there, and you're using After Effects to wipe that down, and you have it 3D tracked to the camera, I believe. You've done that a few times too. Like, I look at what other people do, and I'm like, how could I use that? But I was like, he's learning After Effects. Like, I know that you're probably watching Peter McKinnon. You're probably looking at learning After Effects. I know you're spending some time doing that stuff. It takes time though. Like, After Effects is so time consuming. How much you made in a month? The most I've ever made in a month was when I quit my job. I got my salary payout, my vacation payout, a whole bunch of payouts at the same time. It was like $34,000. That was crazy though, and that paid my taxes for last year. So, woo. Please tell me you're not about to leave. Not about to leave. What do you write with Python? I automated a couple things with Python. With Selenium. Would you say it's worth hopping between companies for a better wage? If you're going to stay and wait for a promotion, the promotion's just going to get you just over inflation. Ryan, not today. I like to stay in Premiere as much as possible. After Effects is too much. After Effects for basic like text tracking and 3D camera tracking and stuff, that's like, I think it's not too bad, especially because you have the dynamic link. You can just right click on the clip in Premiere and then open with After Effects. Now that's already in there, and then you just apply. But then if you ain't got your RAM going, it starts to get real slow. Or you use proxies, I guess. That's how you have to do it. What's the minimum system requirement for me to develop? What? My own game? Maybe a GPU, nothing, maybe 1060 and some RAM. Where are your doggos? Doggo number one is sleeping over here. What can you do with Python? Yep, Richard, that makes sense. Is Visual Basic still relevant? Not to me. That's the best answer I got. What's the best portfolio you've seen lately? Oh, it was this guy from like Romania. He had this amazing portfolio. How long did it take you to start seeing profit on YouTube? Like more than $5 from ads, kind of thing. So that's not that's not really how it works. It's a kind of a rolling basis. I don't know how much each ad makes. I don't control if the ads play or not. It's all depending on what the companies bid on my video. So if companies say this is my budget for the day, this is how digital marketing works anywhere. It's the companies say this is my budget for the day. We're willing to spend $10, and if another company says we're willing to spend $11, then that company's ad's going to get put on the video. I don't actually know what the CPM for YouTube is, and I don't even think I'm allowed to share it. So, but that's kind of how it works. And then that's rolling across different videos. So the more videos that are popping off, then more money. Subs doesn't mean views, and sub doesn't mean money. Subs just a way for you to boast, I guess. The only thing that matters with sponsors is engagement. So that's number of likes and dislikes, comments on the video, and watch time. Have you made a video about digital marketing yet? I don't want to give all the goods away for free. This is stuff that took me forever to learn. I feel like that's monetizable, and as an entrepreneur yourself, Andrew Bond, you'd understand. I give some of it away for free, and if you want the rest, you got to pay. That's what anyone does, right? Give them a little taste. They like the taste. They want another bite, and they pay. That's business in a nutshell. You can't feel bad about monetizing some of the stuff you know. I used to have a problem with that. But you can't monetize everything you know, because then you're super greedy. That's how it works. You have to give enough free value to where people can say, "Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. I understand. I can work with this." But then you also have to offer the more advanced kind of stuff where they're like, "Oh, hold on, wait a minute. What about this?" Okay, well then, So bored at work? Well, welcome aboard. Happy to have you. Highland, any advice? I'm new to the job market. STEM, my first contact. Yeah, that's how it goes, dude. YouTube gets more money if people click on the ads. I have no idea. Does your girlfriend share your vision? Is that like a low-key prod to see if I have a girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend. Well, I don't know. I guess that depends on which girl you ask. But don't blame that on me. Don't hate the play, hate the game. Okay? Some girls are like, "Are we a thing?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Oh my god, you're my boyfriend." When are you gonna make ads like Ty Lopez? What's in the shaker cup? Some raspberry flavored powder. Not gonna lie, Josh is a snack. It is what it is. I do my own designs. I want to teach and show the process and help inspire. Can't do that without yeah, exactly. Not a product, legit question. No, I don't have a girlfriend. Is the guy from Romania is named Ace? I forget. Best camera to start with as a fitness YouTuber. Well, if we all know if you're as a fitness YouTuber, you just bring your phone into the gym and you prop it up on stuff, right? You're like, okay, let me just get this Instagram record. Okay, all right. I'm gonna set it here. I'm gonna go walk and lift the weights, but let me pump up real quick. All right, here we go. My max, my new PR. But it's actually not my new PR. I'm just feeling weak today, guys. No, you just use your phone, man. Phone cameras are legit, dude. This shoots 4K at 60. It's amazing. How's your dad been doing? He was okay. He's coming over tomorrow. I gotta teach him some new things. Forrest Knight is now following you on Twitch. Forrest, where are you on Instagram? If I DM you, are you gonna ghost me? Can I be as good as you with girls if I look below average? Roberto, you ask this question all the time, man. If you say, I look below average, this says a lot about what you think about yourself. If you think that you look below average, that's okay. Let's not even talk about getting girls. If you say, how do I get girls if I think I look below average? First thing we gotta fix is your self-confidence, fam. You are not below average. What you think about yourself is what you are. Okay, well, I mean, to an extent, you know, you can't be like, I'm a heart surgeon, and then like, I'm gonna do some heart surgery, but like doing Udemy course, obviously, that don't work. But in terms of confidence, you guys like this music. Don't even hate. I'm gonna turn it up. Look, man, you gotta fix that first. Self-confidence first. Is if you go hang out with some girls, they're gonna realize what you think about yourself, right? You might be like, is it okay if I hold your hand? You know, like, they don't want, like, maybe some girls want that, right? But in reality, you just put your hand out like this on like second date, first date, into the first date. Usually they'll put their hand in your hand, you know? It's not, is it okay if we have our first kiss now? It's probably, that's, dry that up like a desert, man. It's your job to drive the date, okay? So, confidence, self-confidence. I never intentionally ghost, but I'm never on Instagram. Okay. I mean, obviously you can't take what I'm saying as like straight facts, because some girls, excuse me, did you just look at me? Well, alright, look, my bad. What headphones are you wearing? I'm wearing Corsair RGB Voids. You should get into the dating advice game. No, that's how you get demonetized. That's how you get demonetized. I'm just saying, like, there's always someone who's like, you know, you looked at me wrong. That's harassment or something, you know? Why did you and your ex-wife get divorced? Well, she wanted a divorce because I didn't want to go to church anymore. Well, that's how it went down, all right? LDS? No. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Look at all these subscribers. Joshua is a PUA. Nah, man. Wait, is that really you were married? Yeah, I was married. I got married when I was 20 or 21. And then I got divorced when I was 24. You dig the music? Dude, this is some stuff we could skip around to outside in the sunlight. It's good stuff. Thanks for the love advice. Yeah, you're welcome, man. It's just you gotta be confident, man. Nobody wants to hang out with somebody who doesn't love themselves, and you can't help anybody else until you help yourself. That was fast marriage. That was like 5 years. Early 20s. Stereotypical vlog music. Hey guys, I'm at the gym today, and we're about to go to the water park right after this. I can't wait to show you. Okay guys, I just finished up my shopping haul. Okay, so I got this cool new thing, and also some of this was donated by this makeup company. Please go ahead and click the link below so I get more money. And I'm gonna try things on, okay? So you thirsty boys in the chat, prepare to start leaving some comments. And then after this, I'm gonna continue shopping. This is like every girl vlog ever. You still have good contact? No, we don't talk. Makeup vlogger summarized? Yeah. Yup. Josh, make a makeup tutorial? Huh, no. Hello, send a photo. New phone. Who this? Someone just sent me a photo, a very provocative photo on Instagram, okay? Why would you do that? Would you ever get married again? Hard pass. Any advice for someone who's starting to look to code? How to code? Free code camp got you covered. What's your goal with Grind Reel? It's just to get other people to start documenting their grind for whatever it is. That's it. Just document your grind. If you don't have something of value, of something huge video to make, just document. Try to give advice. Try to help people. I send the photo. Best productivity advice? Pomodoro works pretty good. Flipping your phone over works pretty good. You must have gone in depths of YouTube to click on shopping hauls. Well, in some of the ASMR videos, they're like, okay, dude, I'm going to try on this brand of Victoria's Secret. It's always those S's, you know, those little whispers. Let me see a dude do a shopping haul. All right, bro. So I got this shirt. It's got like bananas on it, but the bananas are like dick shaped. And that would be a guy's shopping haul. Where did you learn Unity? I did a course on Udemy. Nice, dude. It was nice. What? All right. This is a weird song. All right. Thoughts on Vim? I've never used it. Do more corporate cringe. I can't. Everyone thinks I'm negative. Today's video is. This is not real life. Forrest, you want to do the video with me? You want to hop on a Discord call? We'll do it together. Double roast. Just kidding. We're not actually roasting. We're just pointing out accuracies in the work. Do you rate Udemy? I've never really done it. This sounds like Despacito. I'm going to get friggin' demonetized because that's too close to Despacito. And I better not get monetized for that. This is totally royalty-free music, by the way. I pay $15 a month for this. All right. Give me your Substack. What you work out? No WOD, no CrossFit for me. I like bodybuilding. We've been talking money. Let me set up my YouTube. That'll work. What do you do for fun? Have you seen Silicon Valley? I have. I use Arc. What do you work out? Yeah, so Mondays is chest, right? International Chest Day. Monday, Tuesdays, back. Wednesdays, shoulders. Thursday, legs. Friday, arms. You ever done MMA or martial art? Yeah, I have a black belt taekwondo. That doesn't mean anything at all. Do you use any Linux distros? Not really. I use CentOS a couple times. What's your bench squat? deadlifts in kgs. Bench, like, bench probably like 110 kg. Deadlift maybe like 200 kgs. Squat. I don't do legs. All right, this is really loud. I'm gonna turn it down some. Forrest, you have to join the Discord, and then we'll get on the call and we'll do it. That'd be fun. I came to listen about money, not your gym routine, boy. Listen here, boy. You gotta ask questions about money. What made you choose to stream on YouTube instead of Twitch? Well, this is where I get most of my engagement, right? And I'll do both. I do both. I'm allowed to do both. Hey, man, you don't bitch 110 kg. Okay, well, I don't lift for hypertrophy. I don't lift for big muscles. I lift for strength. I don't need to have huge muscles. Okay, I'm all natty. It don't matter. What do you do? Oh, wow, that was loud. 110 that's a 240, right? Yeah, I can lift that. I bench that. Did you lose money? Nah, man, I was in Finland. That doesn't exist there. Is it worth trying to become a software engineer if I work in finance making 100K? Well, the question is, what do you want to do with your 8 hours? What's your side hustle? 242, yeah. So 1 pound is 2.2 kgs. How much juice do you? Does it look like does it look? Because I'm not. I lift for strength. So my rule is I do 6 reps. If I get 6 reps, I add 5 pounds. That's it. 5x5. It's a slightly modified version of the 5x5, but it's usually 3x6. If I get 6, so the minimum rep is 4. If I get 6, I add 5 pounds. That's it. That's my routine. And then I just follow that, and I do 3 or 4 sets. Usually 4 exercises, 3, 4 exercises, 5 exercises. And then I do abs in between. So that's it. Works for me. Do you trade stocks? I don't. I can bench the hamburger. Do you think Scrum Masters are necessary? I think Scrum Master is just a fancy buzzword title for project manager. Do you write down everything you do and record? No, not really. I don't have strength goals or anything like that. I just lift to lift because I like lifting. I mean, I like to see the number go up, but occasionally I'll do a diet, which I'm trying to shred, and then I'll lose strength. So I just don't dwell on that stuff, right? Your water weight goes up and down every day. I don't care about weight, how much salt you take. Water weight goes up and down, strength goes up and down based on your diet consistency and if you're shredding. And I'm all natural, right? So it's like, can't get shredded and get super big. It's not the way it works. So I just don't put a whole lot into it. As long as I look good and I feel good. Oh, see, camera died. Told you this was gonna happen. What's your excuse for not using Linux? Because I like Windows. Do you take protein supplements? No, not really. I eat. Sometimes I'll take protein, but not often. All right, watching from New Zealand. Matt, what up, dude? How did you spend your first couple paychecks after going from being broke in college to actually making money? Yeah, I bought the screen that you're looking at right here, and then I bought a 980 Ti. Do you make money with Android apps? No, I have an Android game, but it doesn't make money. It's bad. Ever consider doing a podcast like this? This is kind of a podcast. It's just a live stream. You can get shredded and super big. You have to do mass lifting first, then shred. Sessions involves a lot changing exercise type and diet routine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you can get shredded and big. All you got to do is train hard, and never give up. Test yourself. That's called a recomp, and you only get that if you're eating some anabolic chicken. Very rare, unless you got good genetics, natty. And as you can tell by these love handles, I do not. I'm like what is it? I have some like Cherokee Native American in me, and I don't know if you ever saw any huge Cherokee Native American dudes running around. There's a bunch of skinny dudes running around the forest with spears trying to eat food. I don't get big naturally. Link your game. It's called Rocket Sling. Excuse me? Tell us what the game... It's called Rocket Sling. It's terrible. Go download it. It's awful. It was made with Unity free. It's not optimized at all. It's unemployed. I used it as a way to pad my resume. Here you go. Alright. Have you considered having people on your show to do a podcast with guests? How does that work? After getting shredded and big. Yeah, I mean, what's the point, right? I don't care about being... I care about being shredded and big. Girls care about being shredded, not so much size. I mean, it's nice, but... as long as you're looking good, personality good, bank account looking good. It's all this well-rounded thing, Do you use TDD or BDD to write code? I don't do either. It's just not my game anymore. Shredded wheat is good, yes. Played on stream. It's not a PC game. Well, I'd have to get Unity and download it and convert it to an XE or EXE, then I could play it, but I like this song. Do you feel old? Not really. Do you actually want a job, or is YouTube your job? Do I want a job? Why would I want one of those? What is that? Any tips for a solo app dev? Yeah, marketing is going to be your bottleneck. Marketing is your bottleneck, big time. Favorite mechanical keyboard switch? I like blue, but I have browns because I didn't make K70 with blue. Patrick hits me with $1. How much are you making on YouTube? 13K every 30 days right now. What's the worst thing in working 9 to 5? Having to be there from 9 to 5? I don't know. Doing what you're told? I hate doing what I'm told. I hate it. I'm not a little kid. No one gets to tell me what to do anymore. But when you work a job, that's life. I get to wake up and do what I want to do. And there's no other freedom in this world more than that. I hate being told what to do. I'm very bullheaded, okay? That's why I'm not in the military. It's why I don't... Taking a CS. Do I need a master in math? That would probably help. For machine learning, degrees are pretty good. Lost my job grinding to learn code. Nice, dude. 13K a month? Yep. But, it didn't start like that. Never started that way. This is only in the past month, and we'll see how long it lasts. It'll probably go down. 13K isn't that month. Yeah, 13K isn't that much. It is, right? It looks like huge. Wow, but I got to pay taxes on that. I got to pay quarterly taxes here next month. I got to pay my business renewal fee. I got to pay all my expenses. I pay my dad's rent, pay my rent, all that stuff. Out of all that, maybe I pocket 2K, 3K. It's expensive, man. It's expensive. Any networking tips for devs? LinkedIn is probably pretty good, but make sure to message them. How do you deal with people that... I don't, dude. You can only lead them. Why not use your coding skills to make passive income? Why not give me an idea to code where I can make something that generates passive income? Give me a problem to solve, value to provide, a service to do. Just saying, you can code, do passive income. That's not... What am I giving to people that makes them want to give me their money? I couldn't talk. Louis Ross. Nope, never heard that. Investing in real estate, you can save a ton of money on taxes. Okay, the thing with investing in real estate is that you got to have a down payment. How do I get $30,000 down? I'm not going to buy a foreclosed house and then fix it up and resell it. I don't have time to do that. I'm not going to do it. That's not my dream. So how do I get a down payment over and over and over again? How do I save 60K every time? Everyone says do real estate. Okay, well, how do I get 60K to put down on a house 5 times to where I can generate enough passive income to where it matters? 13K isn't that much. Yeah, I mean it is, right? If you're working a regular job, right? But I have to pay self-employment tax. I pay double taxes. You don't pay double taxes. Okay? When you work a W-2, you're only paying half the tax. When you're self-employed, you're paying double tax. Getting a job, okay. Well, then you're going to spend 20 years saving up for one down payment at that rate. You only need like 5%. Well, okay, it doesn't matter anyways because I can't get a loan because you have to have a business for 2 years. You have to have a business for 2 years before any bank will give you a loan. That's how it works for mortgages now. So it doesn't even matter. No bank will give me a loan. Why don't you go to another country that has a low cost of living? All your work can be done from there. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, I have dogs, and my mom and dad live here, and I pay for my mom and dad to live. So, yeah, that'd be cool, right? But I don't know. I guess I could give my parents this house and go live in another country, but still, you got visas and stuff to worry about. Have you heard of the FIRE movement? Yeah, FIRE are a bunch of people who work salaried jobs and invest in a 401k and live on ham sandwiches, generally. The thing with FIRE is that most of the people with FIRE are doing salaried jobs, and the only way to make more money or take home or pocket more money in a salary job is to reduce your living expenses. Because when you're working a salary job, you can't go get more money unless you make a side hustle. But these people aren't working side hustles, or maybe they are. But really, it's just reduce your expenses, and hopefully you get raises every year so that you can retire early. That's it. What country would you live in? FIRE is just an acronym for Financial Independence, Retire Early. Josh, only advice that if you outsource some of the menial tasks. Well, I'm paying my dad's rent, right? So he can do the menial tasks. I'll teach him how to do it. Do you like Upwork? No, not really. It's a race to the bottom. Everyone's undercutting everyone else, and then whoever can live on the cheapest and still take home the most profit wins. And if I need $100 to pay my rent and you need $900 to pay my rent, I'm gonna charge $50, or $150, right? So I make $50 profit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just whoever can live the cheapest wins. Move to Washington, no state income tax. If you're worried about taxes, you're not making enough money. There's different kinds of FIRE. Not all of them are work, yeah. Oh, what is this song? No. No. Texas. I don't want to go to Texas. There's no mountains in Texas. There's only hills. Early retirement. Okay, there's retirement, but if I were to retire, I'd still make videos. I just want financial retirement. I just want to be able to not have to think about where my rent's coming from so that I can make passion projects. That's it. I want mountains, dude. I want mountains. I want rock climbing walls. I want to go paragliding. I want to go Alaskan bush flying. Like, I don't know. Texas is bleh. Unless I was on the beach. Did you make an LLC when you uploaded your mobile game? Nope. I'm in Salt Lake City. How will you achieve financial retirement? Yeah, I'm going to make a course. I'm going to make a YouTube masterclass. And I'm going to show people how to make $13K a month doing YouTube just like me. Because I documented everything. And I know how to do it. And so then I'll sell that for $800, and then I'll retire. That's how I'll do it. That's my plan. What if you get sued? What get sued for what? Why don't you play NCS music? Because it's not, you can still get popped for that. Is the secret sauce to YouTube one viral video will carry the entire channel? Absolutely not. I mean, you can get lucky. I haven't had any viral videos. I've never had a video hit 1 million views, ever. The most viral thing I've had was over the course of like 2 weeks, I'd hit over like 300,000. I still, like, let's see. Yeah, I mean, 100,000, 200,000 is considered viral for me. I've never had 1 million or 2 million ever. I've done it without any viral hits. I've done it without any major shout outs. I've done it. I did it from scratch, 0. So if I can do it from 0, you can do it from 0. And now I know how to go. I know how to talk to people. I know what sponsors to go get. I know the companies that offer sponsorships. I know how to get free stuff. I know how to send emails to companies and ask for discounts. I know how to edit. I know how to audio. I know how to do all the things now from scratch. I don't need a viral video to carry me. Because if you get a viral video and it takes off, that doesn't mean your next video is going to be any good at all. I'm imagining your site morphing into make $1 million in the stock market with these 3 easy steps. No, I'll never claim that it's easy. Effective YouTube growth strategy: 1 video, 1 live stream a day. That's the best. Videos need to be 10 minutes. I don't know, Moha. I don't know why Streamlabs timed you out. I wasted my 20s going to hit 1 million by the end of the year. But that's not viral. If it hits 1 million by the end of the year, that's not a viral video. That's like overnight. When are you taking vacation? I try to design my life around where I don't have to take a vacation. I don't know. I would really like to have passive income from some assets that pay my bills, and then I'll take a vacation. That's when I'll take a vacation. Do you do live streams for watch time? I do live streams for engagement. It's not quantifiable. Live stream is not for watch time. I don't care about watch time. All I do live streams for is just to talk to you guys, because there are a lot of YouTubers out there that don't do live streams, that don't engage with their audience. They don't even respond to comments. They don't even read the comments. I do. I read all the comments. I try to respond to as many as I can, and I like to engage just purely for engaging. I just want to talk to you guys. I want to add context to all the videos. I want you guys to feel like you're part of this thing that I'm doing, you know? That's all I care about. I like seeing his channel do the sincerity. That's it. He streams Twitch. I do stream on Twitch occasionally, but I don't have any viewers there. It's hard to move to Twitch. How do you define viral? Like, it's like 1 million. When you go from like, you know, a million over or something. That's awesome. Kudos. I try to, there's a lot of streamers that live stream and they just talk about, like, if I just didn't look at chat over here at all and I was just talking about whatever I wanted to talk about for the next hour and a half, and then someone donates, and only then do I notice and look over at the chat. I hate that, because then you have to pay to get an engagement. I feel like I have stuff to offer, and I try to answer your questions as honestly as possible. Like, if you guys want to know how much money I make, I show you how much money I make. If you guys want to know the secret to YouTube, then I tell you, Like, I don't hide any of this stuff. I try to be the opposite of whatever I hate. That's what happens when you're a big streamer. No. I mean, no. If someone's going to donate $100 to me, I'm going to say thanks. Shroud gets donated $100, and he doesn't even notice. He's just playing games. Bro, take a second. Can you really live the freelance rich guy life? I mean, maybe. Thanks for the message you're putting out. Hey, thanks, man. Are you planning on marrying? No, never. Why? I mean, it's honestly, I'm kind of like, I'm shooting myself in the foot by doing this, right? Because I should be like, $3, I'll answer your question or something, right? And I know people would pay it, and I know they would. But I don't think that's right. I don't think it's right. I know what it's like to work for $100. I know what it's like to work at minimum wage. I know how long it takes to make $100. And when someone's working minimum wage and they just want to have a good weekend from someone that they invest a lot of emotion into and someone they watch a lot, that could mean everything. I know that I could put, I'll only responding to chat for $10 and people would pay it. But I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to do it. I mean, sometimes I want to. But that's not my game. That's not my long-term strategy. I'm not looking to sell out like that. I just want to answer the questions, answer the chat, be real. I know what it takes to earn that money. I know that you spent hours of your life and then you donate that to me and I'm supposed to ignore it? Or I do ignore it? Are you kidding me? That would destroy me if I saved $150 and I donate to my favorite streamer and I'm like, "Hey man, what's your keybinds?" And he doesn't even look at it. I see that happen all the time. I never want to be that person. That's terrible. Like, this dude worked like a week to be able to give you this. I don't know. You guys get it. Where will you host your tutorials? Teachable. Takes me over 2 days to earn $100. Yeah, and then you donate $10 of that, right? You donate 10% of your 2 days of hard working, busting your butt. And I just ignore it? Are you kidding me? No way. Does your city have airports or private planes to rent? Probably. Do vlogs? There's not a whole lot of value in vlogs. It's just like a flexing. I've thought about it, but I'd only do vlogs if I had something to give at the end. How many hours a day do you work on this channel? This channel is my everything. What happens if YouTube disappears? Well, I mean, I know what to do to get it back. I have contacts, you know, I have networks. I would just leverage it again. I don't know. This is everything. I put everything I have into building this so that I could show people it's possible. That's it. I do this. I put all my time in it because I felt like you guys. I feel like when you see these stupid ads of how to make $10 million or how I made $10K a month, I feel like you guys watching the thing. You're like, this guy's full of it. What's he selling? He's selling how to sell. He doesn't have any skills. Like, what's the secret behind this? They never tell you that. And so I want to show that it's possible to actually do it. And I answer all the questions. I don't care. I always ask the same questions as you guys. You know, it doesn't seem real. That's why I put everything into this. Because if somehow some dumb kid like me can do this, you guys can do this. Show me your bank account. Yeah, I would. But then you'd see the numbers. And I'm not going to take the risk, you know. Ian, what up? What will you do right now if you were going to disappear tomorrow at 7? I don't know. Probably go hang out with my parents. Bring my dogs. I don't know. Is Patreon the main way people can donate to channels? Patreon or the join button down there. There's like a little Twitch sub button. So if you want to join the channel, you get like special emotes and like a little like a private monthly live stream. Mitchell, what's up, man? So after college, you're just a C-list coder for life. You know what they say about people that make C's. You know, the A students work for the B students, right? And the B students work for the C students. And the C students own the company. C students work for the D students. D students own the building. D students work for the F students. F students own the entire lot. I don't want to be an A student. They make great employees. I'll hire you. I'll tell you what to do. You make me a bunch of money. That's an A student for you. Do what you're told. D to the F. That's how it goes. You got to keep going. All the dropouts, all the people who didn't even finish. Long, easy kit plane. No, never seen that, Aaron. What's a prototype in JavaScript? That sounds like a great copy-paste question for Google. College grad here. Any side hustle advice? You got a skill, right? Package it up. Sell it. Facebook ads. Go. How old are you? I'm 29. What are your income streams like percentages? YouTube right now is probably like 60. Not really. You need to have brains to lead a company. Your grades don't reflect your brains, dude. Grades are not reflective of how smart someone is. Grades are reflective of how well that you can take a test. Grades are reflective of how well you can memorize something. Grades are not reflective of if someone can run a company. Grades don't mean anything. Grades are dependent on how well the teacher liked you. Grades are dependent, I could keep going. You don't need to have, grades are just not reflective of brains, man. That's just not how it works. You can take a test, great. You know what I could do? I could solve problems. How did you build your funnel? I don't know. I don't know if I have a funnel. I don't know if Jordan Peterson said that, but I don't know if that matters. What are some assets you invested in when you got the funds? This house right now is the one you're looking at. Glad I found your channel, Anthony. Welcome aboard. If you think IQ matters about being a software engineer, I can't help you with that. It doesn't matter. Make a vid on grades don't affect your future. I mean, they affect your future if you apply to a company that values a GPA. I don't care what your GPA is. I only care if you could do the job for me. If I have something that I need you to get done and you do it, I don't care what your GPA was. I don't give two, you know, what companies do. Companies like to know that you're going to do what you're told and memorize what they tell you to memorize and show up to class early and leave class late and do all the extra credit. That's what companies like. That's why companies like your GPA. It's a good indicator of being obedient. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some people that make great grades and go on to start their own companies. But school does not make employers. School makes employees. And you don't need school to get an education. But then again, you know, I'm not going to trust you to do heart surgery on me if you're like, oh, don't worry, bro. I learned heart surgery on Udemy. It was like a 45-minute course. Practically PhD. You guys get it, okay? Don't take everything I say literally. Elon Musk doesn't care. How much advanced math are used in the real world? Yeah, use it. I'll tell you, this is the newest math. So you got calculus 1, 2, and 3, and then after that you use this special thing. It's a special algorithm. It's called Microsoft Excel. That's the math that you use in real life. Unless you're doing machine learning, then you might have to do some linear algebra, some algorithms. Are you gonna make a home studio? This is my home studio, just not fancy, because I don't think that matters. How much linear algebra needed for web dev? Like none. Would you rather own a ghost or a banshee from Halo? Ooh, probably a banshee. Easy banshee. Do you do reseller hosting? So if so, do you white label support and outsource it? No, but if I did, that's what I'd do. I don't do reseller hosting because I don't freelance, so I don't host anything for free. Well, they pay it. They paid it themselves because they already had it. But thank you for the 5. Yeah, but if you were to do freelance, right, you're gonna do reseller hosting. You're gonna charge them a monthly fee. You're gonna go to your client. You're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna charge you $100 a month for hosting, and it costs you $10, right? That's just business. It's just profit. And then you make another $90 passive income every single month from freelancing, or however you want to do it. Differential questions. Yeah. How can I develop the right mindset to code and run a successful company? Develop the right mindset is just keep going when it gets tough. That's the key to almost anything. So I can't get help with JavaScript prototypes. I'm not sure if this is the stream for that. What up, Steven? Just found your channel? Well, welcome aboard. Any tips on creating an online course? You could use Teachable. You could post on Udemy to collect emails. That's what all the free courses that are on Udemy. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but all the free courses on Udemy are using you to collect your emails so that when they make a paid course, they now have your email and they can email you. And they'd be like, hey guys, I just launched my paid course. And some of you are going to go buy it. That's what free Udemy courses are for. And that's why I should make one. I don't even do it, but I'm aware that they do it. Use Udemy. Collect emails. Then when you make a paid product, send out an email list. You do MailChimp. Boom. There you go. Done. Like that's the low key value type stuff, you know, like that's the good that nobody knows to really think about. What free non-money making ideas for video games do you have? What do you mean? Were you born in EU? No, I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. CS grad, want to change career, too much stress, and they only felt great after solving problems after many hours. I mean, that's how it goes, right? Anything that's really tough and then you finish feels awesome. Do you have an hourly rate when applying to job? No. You look at their budget or you look at their salary. Email list is valuable. Yep. You got another good? The last one was pretty good. I can't give away all the good. B squared. You put in the comments. I think you put in the comments on the LinkedIn video. You're like, those algorithm hacks are where it's at. You're trying to get all the good out. No, I don't know, man. If it comes to me, I'll tell you. That's just digital marketing 101. Lots of stuff. How realistic is the workforce heading into game dev? Game dev is rough. It's a rough industry. Lots of turnover. How to be like you. You don't want to be like me, man. You want to be you. Be your own person. I watched your video yesterday. What is your company? Is it public? No, it's just I am the company. Grindreel.com that you see in front of every video. That's my business. What's your current biggest dream, aspiration, goal? To buy my parents a house and to not have to think about where the money to pay that's going to come from. And learn how to fly an airplane. And then go help other people do this. Because up here at the top is kind of boring. And I don't even think I'm at the top, okay? So that sounded really, Hey, I'm in Atlanta. What up, Charles? Did a code test. Tested on Thursday. Haven't heard back. So email them, dude. Email them. Cole. Be like, hello, I'm still really interested in this opportunity. Have you ever tried Flutter? I've not. What school did you graduate from? If you look on Reddit, it's a little no-name school in Finland. Because that matters. Thanks you remembering from C1000. Yeah, dude, B squared. I know, dude. You're always looking for the digital marketing hacks. You're trying to get all the good. Trust me. I remember everybody in the chat. Daniel F is here a lot. I think Maria is new. B squared's here. Red Apple's always here. Andrew Bond is always here. Dima's always here. I remember all the people. What's a good income level for a 24-year-old? Probably like 3 million. That'd be really good. The D is here. Juan is here. There's always people here. I remember this stuff, right? You guys are not just viewers. I remember you guys. I remember. I feel like a teacher. Josh. Who has Josh Mail? It's in the description. You just go look at it. If I want to become a solo game dev. Isaac's here. Thank you for the 5. I want to be a solo game dev, but I'm still learning code and ways from being ready. Should I still try branding? Yeah, dude, you want to document. You want to do what Equilinox did. What's his name? Dang it. Thin Matrix. Go look at Thin Matrix, Yan. Go look at Thin Matrix. He documented his journey from 0 to Steam game launch, and that's how he made his living. Lady Chick, what up? Okay, Slack. Calm down, Taylor. Hold on. Everyone at home is like, is that my Slack? No, it's not your Slack. It's my Slack chat. Sorry. Turn that on snooze. What is something that would separate someone from other front-end developers? Probably how you apply to the job. Just subscribe today. Hey, well, welcome aboard. How to do personal projects after an 8 to 5 job? I mean, you probably have some free time on the job, right? Probably work on it there. Downtime. What new technologies are you into? Are you talking web dev? I don't give 2 craps about web dev. It's just a nice way to make money. But new tech? I don't know. Shaman or Pally, honestly? I think enhancement Shaman would be alright. Wind Fury was cool, but are we talking like vanilla? Vanilla Wind Fury is way too RNG, but if you did hit that just right, it's alright. Elemental Shaman was good. Rep Pally, that's about it. I don't want to play any of the other ones. Do you recommend VPN? Not really. Slack or Discord? Discord. Idea for your dad? He could build the plane? Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I don't think so. What? Yeah, I answered that one. How you spell that name? What name? Have you ever done TDD? What are your thoughts on TDD? I think TDD is okay if you do it after you make the thing, because everyone's like, you need to test. You need to do TDD before you make the app. Okay, well, if you do that and then the requirements of the app change, which happens 99% of the time, now you just wrote a whole bunch of tests that are not going to work. So you wasted your time. How's your dad? He's okay. He's coming over tomorrow. Do you have Russian friends? Yet. I don't. Yet. Is a CCNA worth it? I think so if you're going to do IT stuff. They teach back-end dev in college? Probably not. Can creators create tutorials on YouTube by using pirated old photos? Wait, what? I don't know. Probably should not pirate. Would you download a car? Do you know Valtteri? I don't. Do you think AWS certs are worth it? Yep, those are worth it. What's TDD? Test-driven development. Are you fluent in Finnish? Not fluent. I can say what I want, and I can understand what people are saying most of the time. 95% of the time, 90% of the time, maybe 80% now. I can't. I'm not like fluent. Heck yeah, I'd download a car. programming unnecessary? I mean, it helps people learn when they're confused. That's what it's for. Usually it's to help someone out. You don't pair program when you both know what to do, because otherwise one dude is doing the work and the other dude's just watching. Oh, we hired a new lead dev. Yeah. How'd you learn Finnish? I was married to a Finnish girl. What is the last word? Do I have, what is that? Yarpsa. I don't know. What's the last word? Are you going to make me Google Translate it? Ask me if I have something. I don't know that word. Mr. Riggs with the 25. Thank you. How do I? Well, hit me with the link, I guess. Did you break up with her? Nah. How did you meet your Finnish wife online? Christian pen pals. Oh, do you have accent? Yeah. Definitely have an accent, dude. I have a super American accent. Did you travel? I had no money. I was a broke ass college student. Zero money. Good developers use TDD. Okay. Make sure to subscribe. Roger that. Hey, I think you changed your... Yeah. Why'd you choose Finland? Oh, dude, that's just where she lived, man. I didn't pick it. Just happened to be from Finland. I was like, oh, she's pretty hot. But the hotter they are, the crazier they get. That's just a general rule of life. Oh, dogs are going to bark. You can hear their feet skedaddling. Maybe he doesn't want a review. Maybe he just hits me with a 25. Or maybe you did. Maybe you emailed it to me. Did you email it to me? I'm looking. No. Well, Mr. Riggs, thank you. Looking. Sick wallpaper. Oh, you like my flowers? Thanks, man. And demonetized. How to take more action. Go do the thing you need to do. Just tuning in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning. I hear that little pitter patter. You hear it. Yeah, they probably saw a dog walking outside. So you went MGTOW. I don't know if that's the correct word. I just do what I want to do. And then if there's a nice girl that would like to be in a long-term committed relationship, I'd probably decline. Unless they were super cool. In which case, it would have to be open relationship. Just one-sided. Just on my side. No. When did you say you were launching the YouTube course? Well, I'm currently building it. So after this, I'm gonna make a video. When are you having children? I don't want kids. No, Steven, no. How come you don't want a relationship right now? I don't feel like there's a need, really. I don't feel a need for a relationship. I'm over that phase of my life. A lot of dudes are like, I need a girl. Oh, I need that emotional fulfillment. Look, man, I don't need a relationship. I don't really have time for a relationship. I like hanging out with girls. Girls like hanging out with me. I don't know. If they were cool, whatever, cool. Billy's Dojo. All right, everyone always asks this question. They always ask about the religion. What happens when we die? The ones that love us will miss us. Okay? There's some Keanu Reeves. But man, I don't know. The girl would have to be super cool. She'd have to be super cool, super chill, and I consider it. But I don't know. Are you an only child? Nah. I'm just independent, man. I just do my own thing, and I haven't found anyone. Haven't found anyone on the same wavelength, you know. A lot of girls my age just want to go out. They just want to go party every weekend. You know, they just want to go to the club, and their whole value is based on how many likes they get on Instagram, and they're not taking selfies every 2 seconds. You know, it's just not my thing. Don't care. They're like, oh my god, we were so smashed last weekend. Oh my god, like you drank like 6 fireballs. Oh my god, like she was. Oh my god. That's just not my thing, man. That's just not my thing. Like, let me find like some cinematographer chick that's like, hey, look at this thing that I made. I'd be like, wait, what? Hold on, let's talk about this. What? You edited that too? You made the story? This is pretty good. You know, I don't know. That's a good impression. Yeah, you seem to be a nice guy. I'm pretty nice. What age did you realize? 24. Do you eat sunflower seeds? I like sunflower seeds. I got sunflower seed butter. It's called Luftbench. I don't know. Just sent you an email. All right. Rachel Dillon, spot on impression. Rachel, you know the girls I'm talking about. Ooh. Do you want me to review it on stream? I think there are probably some girls in here, and they probably laugh. I think the girls that are here are probably not like that because they're here. I'm 20, you make me want to quit gaming. Dude, just don't game so much. You can play games, man, but just don't do it when you know you got other things to be doing. That's it. All the girls that are in here, look, nothing against you guys, right? I'm sure you guys don't want some like needy dude that's like, hey, bae, what you doing? Every 2 seconds. You want to do your own thing. You want the dude to do your own thing, and then you guys come meet in the middle, and you go have fun, right? Talk about stuff. That's nice. It's not codependent. You know, where the dude's like not depending on the girl. He's like, I miss you. I've been gone for 10 minutes. First time live stream. Love, man. Keeping me inspired. Self-taught dev. Making 80K. Nice, dude. 3 years in the field doing stand-up for nice. Tanya, no offense. You get it. I'm not actually a giant. I don't know. I don't know what I seem like, but I get it, okay? Girls just want a guy that gets it. I don't know how else to explain it, but girls just want a guy that gets it. And that's how I try to be, all right? They don't want no dude clinging to their ankle every 2 seconds like, hey, bae, hey, what you doing? Who's that guy that you talking to? I saw this dude like your Instagram post. Who's he? Oh, you can't go out with your friends anymore because I'm an over-controlling boyfriend or whatever, you know? Like, they just want a guy that gets it. You go live your life, girl. We go meet in the middle. We go watch a funny movie, have a nice date, and then go do whatever. That's it. That's how, you know. All right. I got to do Mr. Riggs. Guys do that? Yep. It's not good. Want a partnership? Yep. Mr. Riggs, do you still want me to do it on stream? That's the ideal relationship. That's how I operate. Like, I'm like, all right, hey, I'm gonna go do my thing. All right. We'll set up a date. We'll go on a date. And still, you know, throw some spontaneity in there a little bit. You know, do some crazy stuff a little every now and then. You know, it's like, you know, a lot of I've seen a lot of relationships where like girl like be watching like makeup tutorials or TV or whatever, and they get mad at their boyfriend because the boyfriend is playing video games. It's like, you're both doing your own thing. You don't need to be in the same room to do your own thing. Like, you can if you want, but like, I'm gonna go do me, you go do you. We're in the same house. I'll come, you know, give you a drink or something, give you a kiss on the head, and be like, okay, I'm gonna keep working now. You know what I mean? Like, all right, that's fine with me, Mr. Riggs. I got you. Are you gonna rush Area 51? Yeah, dude. I got my Naruto headband ready. All right. I'm pull it up. Until you have kids. I'm not having kids. I don't want to have kids. I would be like a big brother. I would be there's so many kids that don't have loving parents, right? I don't feel a need to make my own. I just go love on some kids that don't have any loving parents. There's a whole lot more of those in the world. I don't need to make any more. Right? I'd rather go find some 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, some kid that feels lost and be like, look, man, I got you, you know? Does hypnosis work? I mean, not for me. Favorite rapper? I mean, I got a lot, dude. Favorite hustle? Making products, probably. Making products. Setting the whole product. Kind of adopt. I mean, I could be brother. I could be a big brother. I could adopt, you know, do like foster care, whatever, you know. What Halo whip you leaving Area 51 in? Probably Warthog with the alien on the back. I saw that gif. Start doing Sunday Gun Day? Yeah, that's how you get demonetized. I'm gonna start with your portfolio. All right, Tyreek. All right. You like NF? NF is good. What do I got right now? Well, we'll look at that in a minute. All right, here we go. So this is I'm a web email developer. Just put web developer. I don't think you need to specify that you're an email developer. I don't necessarily think that if you can do web, you should be able to do email, right? Because email is HTML and CSS, and you should be able to make it responsive. That's in the base skill set of web. So, what do you miss about Atlanta? Crystals. Let me get some crystals, chicks. Let me get some of that food. I don't have much data. All right, will do. Would you say that dropshipping or something in e-commerce is still a good viable option? If you can get your if you can get your Facebook pixel correct in your ads, then yes, it's still worth it. Otherwise, how does this resume review thing work? I mean, you just donate to the thing and then I do it. Dad stream tomorrow? Could happen. Could happen. When did you stop 420? I never 420'd. I only accidentally ate 420 cookies, or one 420 cookie, and then I ate the other 2 plates of 420 cookies, and then I realized I was floating like Peach from Mario, and I was like, something's not right with these cookies. And that was the last and first time I ever 420'd. It was not fun. Never again. Do you think you'll regret not having kids one day? No, I don't. I just don't have that urge. I'm good. What up, Sam? Is this working? So for this video in the background, do you have an alternative? Like are you still loading this in mobile view? All right. You won't miss kids if you never have. You should take this off. You should write a media query that doesn't load this video in mobile because you're going to be killing people's data. I like how you include the use of cookies, though. That is nice. MailChimp email. Is this a video? Like a nested video? Should you pursue software dev if you are in the particular area? What do you mean? You can work remote. It's not a big deal. I want your email. It's in the description. Do you think you can get in the Illuminati if you're smart enough? Absolutely. 100%. I'm already in the Illuminati. Apple or PC? PC. Is this supposed to be sitting side by side, Tyreek? Like this? I don't know. This is odd. Is this a bug? This is very, very long. Have a nice day. All right. Let's edit this. Let's edit this in real life. Real time, I mean. Real life. This is real life, Josh. What are you talking about? Oh, man. All right. What companies apply as a new grad? All of them. When you're good enough as a developer, how you become independent of enterprises? You got to build that side brand. He taught me how to use voltmeter. Yeah, he's got to do it, but he's got to help me. We're in Josh's simulation. Yeah, exactly. Dima gets it. Dima, where's the next vid? I need new vids. Please go back in your car. I'm ready. I need more Chipotle sponsored videos. I would change this wording here. I'm a 21-year-old male. Okay, no one needs to know this. You could take that off. You're gonna get, but yeah, just take that off. Can't say it because I'll get demonetized. Currently in school for web dev and software engineering. So change this for web development, not web developing. I'm obtaining my associate's degree. I've had multiple internships. Okay, so this is like your cover letter on your portfolio, man. You could take all this off. I just want to see your recent works. And then you have, wait. This is cool. You need a link to the hosted site and the code though. We need to get Gary Vee to podcast. Dude, I would just love to shake Gary Vee's hand, but according to Gary Vee, that would be all I have time for because I'd have to get back to working, right? And so would he. Made it to a live. Kyle, welcome aboard. Can you do dog vlogs? Dude, absolutely. What's the best way to monetize programming skills? Just teach people how to code is one, and then build websites for people that need them. Yeah, I think you could just take the rest of this off. You don't have to put I have designing skills because this should show in your portfolio. And this is more of a cover letter. Thank you for taking time out and reading and browsing through you don't have to thank them, dude. You applied. They probably came here because you applied. It's part of the process. Yeah, man, this is a cover letter right here. Just take this off and take off. I'm a 21-year-old male. Just be like, hello, my name is Tyreek Riggins. Don't put your age. All right, that's illegal for them to ask. They don't need to know about that. They don't need to know about gender. They don't need to know any of this stuff. You just, hello, I'm obtaining my associate's degree here. I'm passionate about web development. That's it. That's all you say. Everything else is too much. You're giving them the keys to the car, okay? You're opening your playbook. They don't need to know this. What hosted services do you use? What's there for free? Netlify and Heroku are good. I'll be glad to come on. Sounds good. Josh, where can you get what? How are you feeling? I'm good, dude. How are you? All right, man. If you're gonna have a video on your website, I'm gonna need timestamps because I'm gonna click this and I'm not gonna know what's here at all. Why am I clicking this? So let me hold on. Let me pause the music and I'll watch the video with you. But I don't know what I'm watching. That's the thing. There's no description of this video, but you're like, I'm gonna watch it. So here we go. And you included sound in the video. So I hear a bunch of, I don't know if you can hear it, chat. You hear the white noise? Here. Yeah, so remove the sound from this video or narrate or something because I can hear what's going on in your room. And then I need timestamps to see what's going on. So you're showing me stuff. But I don't know where to scroll. And then I'd probably take this off and I'd probably full screen the browser and remove all your other tabs or zoom in to where I can't see your other tabs. Like you got 784 unread emails that you need to take care of. And then you have another one, I guess? Or I see these arrows. You guys see these arrows? They're not working. Wait, what? I can drag this to the right and left, but there's nothing to drag. So you should probably consider this. Please, what do you mix your audio with? What do you mean mix? I don't mix much. So you have a slider here, but there's nothing to slide. Summer merch. Is this legit? To purchase. If I take this, is this gonna pop up? I'm not sure what this has to do with anything because this isn't like actual e-commerce. Like there's no prices here, and you're making me email you. So that means I have to copy paste this and be like, hello, I'm interested in your shirt. Can you please tell me how much this works or how much this shirt is? And dog's got to eat. I like that. You know, how do I know this is not some scam and you're just gonna like take my money? Maybe use Teespring for this. I don't know if I'd be trying to sell the CTO of whoever's gonna hire you at a company a shirt. Not sure. It might be a little weird. If you're gonna like, this would be an example of e-commerce without the e-commerce. Not trying to be mean, Tyreek. I'm really not. I just want help, man. This is cool. You can have that. Powered by Site123. Make a web. Is this where it's hosted? Free website builder. No. No. No, man. No, you gotta host this for free on Netlify or GitHub Pages or Heroku. You can't build a site with Site Builder and be a web dev. At least not your portfolio. Do it with WordPress or something. No, you gotta make this from scratch, man. You gotta get a template and get this up here. I'm gonna scroll down as a CTO, and I'm gonna see that you built this with a free website builder, and I'm gonna be like, but you're a web dev, right? So for me, when people ask me that, when I'm like, hey, you're a web dev, why don't you build an e-commerce site from scratch and make it yourself, right? For me, it doesn't make sense. So I use WordPress, which is kind of web dev, kind of customization. It'd be like if I use Squarespace, right? And that'd be kind of You know, WordPress, I get customization, PHP, I modify my own stuff. I'm a one-man band. But here you're applying to a job with a basic portfolio that just needs to show your work, and you have the site builder. You know, this is your job to have this thing so that you can get a job. It's not from scratch. This is from a website builder, Site123. So I imagine this is like drag and drop. Just use a template, you know, templated.co. That would work for you. You can't do this. You're going to get insta disregarded. Is this why this works? Is this not custom? Is this contact form not custom PHP that you made? I thought it was like a little bit of PHP that you had on the back end that was like processing my stuff with like Apache or something. I was like, that was super cool. Where you're doing some GET requests and then you're posting it or whatever. You know, just a little one PHP script, one email script. Even if you didn't have validation or spam protection, that would have been fine. But now I know that this is being processed by Site123 and not you. Okay, all right, look. If you're going to have this, at least remove this. Edit the CSS to remove this at the bottom. You know, the Site123 here. Well, you can't see it, chat. This. Oh, I can't see it still. Hold on. Here, see? Site123. I think he's trolling you. Well, he paid $25 to troll me. I don't think he's trolling me. I think that's why he asked, right? Tyreek, are you still here? You all right, man? Look, hold on. Let's have a little heart-to-heart. Tyreek, you still here? We make sure you're okay, dude. We're not trying to rip on you, man. I just want you to have a job. I want you to be successful, and these are the things. These are the things that you need to change. Okay? We're not being mean. We're not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to troll you. If you're trying to troll us, hey, that's fine. But I'm taking it serious. I want you to be successful. All right. So make these changes, man. Make the changes. Fix the things. You can't have a site 1, 2, 3 and get the job. It's just not. It's not gonna work. So if you're trolling, you got me. If you're not trolling, we're not trying to be mean. Just understand that this will not work. It's not gonna work. Go to templated.co, get a template, or HTML up, HTML5. I mean, you put in the work, right? You're trying to learn. You paid me for criticism. You paid me to look at this. I understand the hustle. I understand. And I like the projects and stuff. That's great. You got them on here. That's good. You still need to have them hosted. You still need the code. But when I get to the bottom and you say that you're a web developer and you dragged and dropped this together, it's not gonna work. Put it on GitHub pages. Redirect your domain to GitHub pages. Everything else is fine. And also media query. Media query for this background here. Because you don't make me load this video in the background if I'm on my phone, like in my car or something. Okay, don't use my data.
Auto shutdown initiated.
Looks like it's auto shutdown. All right, I think that's my cue to go, chat. So, thanks for donating, by the way. What's my opinion on Tech Lead? It's good. How do I set my YouTube page up for affiliate links? You don't really do it. That's my headset turning off because there's no sound coming in right now. All right, chat. I appreciate you for being here. How should I market my YouTube channel? It's an educational one. Go to LinkedIn. LinkedIn's good right now. Copy paste your videos to LinkedIn. I want to submit mine. I'm on the link, but I can't embed my hours. Do I email to you, Mister? Don't worry about it, dude. Stream's we're gonna bounce. I bought the Passion Junior cover letter, and I think it really helped me land the job I had. Hey, thanks, man. Congrats. Dude, everyone says that my stuff are scam product. They're not. Like, they help people get jobs, and then you get the job, and then you learn the skills, and then you do it yourself. Like, that's it. But I appreciate you guys. And we press F to pay respects to all the ladies and gentlemen, specifically the ladies. No, I'm just kidding. That's creep status. That's when the thirst is not in the chat and the thirst is from the streamer is a joke. It's just a joke. But you guys have a good one. Have a great Monday morning. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to make a video right now, right after this. This is real life, but this is not real life. And we're going to look at some other videos. So I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the good chatting. And I'll see you later. Goodbye, chat.